for the next part, what we're going to do is, all you're going to do is solo in the E flat major scale, like I showed you before, right? So it was. So you want to get really familiar in that scale while you're on these two chords. And the song is still just going to be two chords. You're just going to have the F minor and the C minor. And so on both of these, you just solo in the E flat major scale. So I'll just do that right now. It's really easy that way, and that just takes a long time to practice on your own. So you just got to get really fluent in the E flat major scale. But other than that, you're going to want to also throw in some passing tones, as we call them. It's going to be the passing tones in the E flat major scale that I use, and this is not the way that I guess most jazz musicians solo, but it's just the way I like to do it. Is I use B, F sharp, and C sharp as passing tones in this song. So while you're moving up on the E flat major scale, so then we can use this F sharp right here, and it'll just provide like a really brief a note that doesn't sound so good by itself on the chord, but when you pass it, it starts sounding all right. Because if you just stay on this note in this key, then it's not going to sound good. But if you can just pass it, then it'll sound a lot better. And the same goes for the B. I think I did that in the video as well. But anyway, so once you get good and fluent in the E flat major scale, then you can just start to mess around with the passing tones. Going up and down in the E flat major scale. That was a passing tone, I used F sharp there. See, I'm using the passing tone right there as well. When you switch chords, it's going to sound really good if you do that. I just remembered a few other tricks you could do. You can, in the E flat major scale, you can go every other note and then just move up. So like, for example, I'd take like, this is in the E flat major scale, C, E flat, G. So I'd go, and then I'd move all these notes up one in the E flat major scale. So I'd go from to D, F, and A flat. So, and then just keep going up. So it'll sound like this. Until you eventually you'll hit the exact same thing that you started on, and then you can just keep going up or down while you're playing the chords in your left hand. And also another thing I like to do is to use fourths in the voicing. I don't know. It's okay if you don't know exactly what that is, but it's basically you're taking every fourth note and then playing it, and then it's a type of division of notes. But anyways, so the fourth for G would be C. So if you start on that, the G, C, and then from C, the fourth would be F. And then you can just repeat it again. So we have G, C, F, and then we would play G, C, F, G, C, F, right? But then you can also just, you can go in threes, so it'd go like... And that can really sound cool if you can get good at it. So while you have this F minor playing. Anyways, so you can do that. That's one of the fourths that I use. The fourth note division, I guess, if you want to call it. But another one that I use would be between, you start on C, then you go to F, and then B flat. So you're gonna have C, F, B flat, C, F, B flat, C, F, B flat, right? So then you can do the exact same thing and it'll sound really cool. Alright, this is a little bit more advanced, but something you can do on the F minor chord would be to take the third note, and you got to know your major chords and major 7 chords or minor 7 chords, but in this case it would be you take the third note, and then you take its major 7 chord, which would be A flat, C, E flat, G. And then you can go up, you can keep going up. So then you can use that on the F minor. So you play F minor. And on the C minor, we're going to go to the third note, which is going to be E flat, and then play its major 7 chord, which is E flat, G, B flat, D. So